Well, hello there, brothers and sisters of the WoT Blitz universe. You're watching WoT Blitz Addict. My name is Lolander, and today I've got a review on Type T-34. Uh, this is kinda Chinese copy of USSR T-34, which you can see looks exactly the same. Has same armor, but a bit different guns, and in my opinion it's a better tank than standard Soviet T-34. Why? Because of the gun. The top gun on its tank is a 57 millimeter gun, which is really nice, with nice accuracy, nice aiming time, nice rate of fire. And we're gonna check the specifications of this tank shortly. Hit points are 620, main armor on turret is 60 on front, 60 on sides, 50 on rear. Hull armor is 50 on front, 50 on sides, and 45 on rear. View range using optics is 267.4 meter. DPM is 1615. Reload time is 3.34 seconds, which is really impressive. Average penetration is 112, so not bad for a tier 5 tank. On AP, of course, on APCR you have 189, and on HE you have 29. Average damage is 90 on AP, 78 on APCR, and 110 on HE. Aiming time is 3.3 seconds, so really nice. Dispersion at 100 meters is 0.316, which is really great for tier 5 tank. Depression is only 5 degrees, and that's the main difference between this tank and standard Soviet T-34, which has 8 degrees of gun depression, and you have 25 degrees of gun elevation. Maneuverability, it's quite nice. The top speed forward is 55, backwards 20, average speed 34. Power to weight ratio is quite nice, and it's 18.9. Weight is 28.55 ton. Third traverse speed is nice, 50.08 degrees per second. Whole traverse speed is also great, 55.68 degrees per second. It's very agile tank. It's very mobile, and you can easily use it as a typical medium flanking tank. Let's quick look at consumables. I use standard consumables, multi-purpose restoration pack, repair kit, and adrenaline. As for provisions, I'm using standard combat rations and standard fuel. As it comes for ammunition, I'm mostly packed with standard AP rounds, 84 AP rounds, 10 APCR rounds, and 6 rounds of HE. Equipment is a gun rammer to boost the rate of fire, because as I told you, penetration values are pretty nice, so you can use calibrated shells if you like, but I really recommend you the gun rammer. Enhanced gun laying drive and vertical stabilizer to make the accuracy as good as possibly can. As for vitality, improved modules, enhanced armor, because you have pretty nice armor in the front, and nicely sloped, so it can bounce from time to time. As for specialization, I use improved optics. I'm using engine accelerator. Those two I don't use, but I would use the toolbox, and I would use high-end consumables. Okay, now let's have a quick look at the armor. As I told you, it's quite nicely armored tank. As you can see, you can side scrape a bit, not too much, but it will really do its job. Like you can see, if you're angling pretty heavily, it will still bounce on sides. That means you can side scrap, which is nice. The front plate is also nice when you're shooting through tracks like this, or maybe just a bit more, and you're using your gun depression. The front plate will bounce shots like crazy, which is really nice because where you're moving, you'll get bounces pretty easily. Okay, so now let's compare our T-34 to other Tier 5 medium tanks. We're using Tank Compare on BlitzStars.com, which is a great place to check your tanks and your stats and compare your tanks. So let's go. I put the Type T-34 next to T-34 for a reason. I told you that, in my opinion, Type T-34 is a better tank. I'm using the same gun, which is the first gun on T-34 and the second gun on Type T-34, which is 57 millimeters is for a gun in case of USSR and 55 slash 5557 FG in case of Type T-54. Okay, as it comes for DPM, as you can see, it's the best. It has the best DPM. The penetration values are quite nice, as I told you. Sherman has better and Chinu has better, but those guns are pretty decent. Um, so it's nice. It's not top, but it's really nice for its tier. Alpha damage is 90 in case of the Type T 34, and other has 160 and 120, but they are all 76 and 75 millimeter guns, so that's the main difference. The rate of fire, as you can see, is incredible, really incredible. The reload time is also incredible. 3.44 without using gun rammer. With a gun rammer, let's check it with a gun rammer. With a gun rammer, we're getting 3.2 second reload time, which is really impressive. But okay, as it comes for shell velocity, as you can see, it's really nice. It's a low caliber gun, so the shell velocity is high. Aim time, incredible. Dispersion, really nice. Gun depression and elevation. As it comes for gun depression, is the worst, but I told you already about it. So let's go for speed. As you can see, is the fastest medium on this tier. As it comes for Tech 3 medium tanks, of course, because we're comparing only Tech 3 tanks here. Power to weight ratio is the greatest. Effective horsepower per ton is in the middle, let's say. Terrain resistant stats, as you can see, are not so nice, but not so bad. Uh, Camo, pretty in the middle. Camo after shot, also in the middle. Crate coefficient isn't the greatest, as you can see, the 67% isn't a thing that you would like to see here, but wait, not here it is. Repair cost factor is in the middle. View range is the same as all other tier 5 mediums. Uh, HP, it's, let's say they are same, 10 or 20 or more on Chinu. It doesn't make really a difference. Weight, almost the same as the rest except for Chinu, which is a paper tank, and German Panzerkampfwagen 4G. Hull armor, as you can see, isn't the best, is exactly, almost exactly the same as T-34, but it's sloped, which isn't in the German Panzerkampfwagen, and that's the main difference. Only Sherman has a sloped front plate and a bit better armor, but still, the armor in this tank is pretty decent. Okay, it's now time for some game footage. As you can see, it's Goldville. We decided to push right, I decided to flank a bit. As you will see, our team is behind me, so I'm feeling quite comfortable in this position because we have the guns behind us. We only have to check the left side in case the enemy push the other way. So we need to take a position that which gives us the safe place on site, so we won't get shooted. So we were able to sneak some shots on the side. Now it's time to hide a bit. We spotted for our team. We are still proximately spotting this Matilda and Hertzer. As you can see, we also spotted two other enemies. And we are trying to keep ourselves alive here while our team can do the damage. We're still spotting, so we're getting like 50% of XP for every tank they kill, so it's nice. Unfortunately for us, our team isn't greatest. You will see at the end, because we lost this game, but still it's a nice replay to show you how effective this tank can be when used in the right way. Enemy aren't interested in me, and when they're getting interested, we are hiding. Now we're waiting for the Hertzer to move on. Yep, about time, and we can finish him right now. Kill for us. We're trying to track this KV-1 in place. As you can see, the rate of fire is really nice, so we can easily put shot after shot after shot to perma-track this tank. Of course, the gun isn't that great, so we're not able to track him in place all the time, because not every shot can easily penetrate through his tracks. We were close to win, but still we lost this game. But I decided to show you this game just because it's quite nice. I wanted also to show you the summary of this game. So 1416 damage dealt. We had the legendary spotting ribbon, also legendary damage cost, damage dealt. As for a team, we did the top damage, got almost 400 XP from a lost game, killed one tank. As you can see, 378 assistance damage. We spotted some enemy tanks and made some credits. And another game on Rockfield. This time we are bottom tier, and it's a realistic battle mode. As I told you, I really enjoyed this battle mode, and I'm trying to use it as much as possible when I can, because we have only 6 days to play in this mode, so I'm playing as much as possible. As you can see, we are pushing A, our team is pushing B, so good for us. We're gonna have 2 caps, at least we shoot. But as you can see, we told him to cap B. Okay, they decided to cap. Trying to spot enemies. Because, as I told you, this is a realistic battle mode, so no enemies are shown on the minimap. Someone was shooting at us, that's why we know someone is there. And as you can see, there's a victory. It wasn't a good trade for us, but still, we managed to cap this base, deal some damage. Okay, so 2 caps for us. We're winning on cap points. Enemy decides to push on us. Good for them. We're trying just to sneak another shot, but we're unable to. I really wanted to clear that victory, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to. Trying to bait the shot, we were able to do it, but he's quite a good player, so he just sneaks a shot and just disappears. That one didn't went in. We were able to sneak one into victory, but our alpha damage isn't great, so we had to shoot constantly to make some decent damage. That's what I told you about the game battle mode. I haven't realized there's a Panzer 4G here. For the time that he was in front of my barrel, I think we were able to clear him. Yeah, we were. One of our teammates finished him. We put another one into the victory. Unfortunately, we bounced the Crusader, but won on points. As it comes for stats, almost 1000 damage, 10k of silver made, second damage, and we were bottomed here. So I think it's quite nice. Some stats here. We made like 10k, over 10k silver with a premium account, which is quite nice, even if you know how low is the create coefficient on this tank. And that's all for today. Hope you enjoy my video. Thank you all for being here with me. Remember to subscribe, and see you all on the battlefield.